we're here to do a Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us. And if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I did take some time off there, just to get a mental clarity check and clearing. But nonetheless, I'm back and we're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. Let's get an oracle card for the masculine. Time. He may be feeling like he's running out of time or feeling like it is time. Something about timing. Looking at the clock. Equal nature. Flying high, soaring, being bold, being brave, mutual energy. So we have time for masculine, something about timing, dig into that. Mutual energy, we have angel, being guided by angels, listening to angels, getting messages, maybe even being in that angelic presence of way of being, just being of a heavenly being, not, being manipulative, not being deceptive, just being an angel or being protected and guided by angels. We can take a look into it. For feminine, we have rainbows, seeing the brighter side of things, those greener pastures, those rainbows, those beautiful skies, those beautiful anomalies that we see that's created. Rainbows come up with different variations. We can see rainbows as different variations of color, which would show different perspectives and able to see the beauty in those different perspectives, as well as, rainbows appear after a storm, clouds, sun comes out, shines through. It's a reflection of the light. So it could be, a couple of those different things. So let's talk about it. Alright, masculine, how are we feeling today? The lovers, the connection, the choice in love. It's feeling the timing to make a choice in love. The lovers identify a choice or balance, coming out with 6, balancing out that choice, being fair, equal give and take in that connection. Let's see, how else are we feeling today, masculine? Making a choice in love was a success. Feeling triumphant in his choice in love, feeling successful in a choice in love. Getting recognition, time to have success with the choice in love. And fulfill his wishes. 9 of Cups. Gaining some type of attention, recognition was a success, happiness, joy, fulfillment. but he's still mentally stuck. There's still some type of mental entrapment thing that something that's keeping him stuck. So what we have is, making a choice in love, being successful, being fulfilled, and being kind of stuck in his head, still mentally stuck, processing thoughts over and over again in his head. Not really, kind of, let's just say overthinking. So there may be an event or an upcoming event or time to get an event or get success or some type of attention seeking venture that he's trying to be successful in to fulfill himself, or to make himself happy. But it's something keeping him stuck because he's kind of juggling back and forth with something. It's an idea. Oh, that's too many. That flip though. Wanting to move on to calmer waters. Coming out of turbulence, waving. It's kind of like the waving the white flag. And I'm just noticing this. We have the lovers is a 6, the 6 of wands, 6 of swords, and then we don't break down master numbers, but with time, 3 and 3, that is a 6. And I was noticing here, a couple of these hands are near or pointing to an 11 or 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, 6, 6, 6, and 6. 4 sixes, stability and balance. Moving on to calmer waters, wanting to build, wanting to collaborate. How else are we doing, masculine? Moving on, calmer water, making a judgment call. There's a release, there's a resurrection, there's a kind of return. Feeling like it is time to move on to calmer waters, come up out of that, fulfill his wishes. But he's still overthinking. We'll clarify. That Emperor wanting to come out. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, a stroke of good luck, a change and turn of events, the world, the beginning of a new cycle, travel, things getting started again, and boom, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, a creative spark. I feel like the only thing that I would look at differently is him getting his fulfillment, keeping him stuck in his head, but still wanting to move forward, get things turning around, getting cycles started. I feel like there was a choice in love, and it was a success. I mean, a choice made for attention, to grab at attention. It was fulfilling for him, but it has him stuck in his head all the while. And I'm repeating myself. Made a head over heart decision, being clear, being decisive, opening up communication as well. The Queen of Swords, she speaks her mind, she speaks truth, she's fair, she's honest, she's open and ready for communication, on guard, not thinking with their emotions, right? For wish fulfillment, because there's a lot of love here, and there has not been an expression of love. King of Cups typically doesn't go full throttle and just blurts out all emotion. Now he has a lot of them, but he typically keeps them close to his chest. Has been stuck and stagnant. looking at things differently, becoming enlightened, trying to become more flexible because there was burdens over an ending. It's guided to follow his intuition to balance things out because there's fond nostalgia, memories, missing, yearning, wanting, something from the past, right? Trying to become stable. The King of Pentacles is, the entrepreneur, the businessman, the successful, stable one, financially well off, financially secure, just even grounded and dependable, right? As a single, independent, successful person. So, wanting to be optimistic, take that first step, deliver good news, maybe. And there's the Emperor, taking control of the situation, bossing up, being the leader, the father, the head of the household, being in control, full control here. Taking precaution to either one, deliver a message, communicate, send a message, watching, observing, looking at things, observing, collecting, gathering information, right, on how to move forward, right, take forward, charge, move forward with purpose, with the Empress. All right. Feeling like it's time. Let's see, feminine. What's these rainbows about? Alright, feminine, talk to me. How we feeling today? Rainbows. Maybe happy for forward movement. Forward movement, success. And this could be emotional maturity, emotional stability here. Chariot, taking control, moving forward with purpose and direction. Emotionally mature, emotionally stable, having deep flowing emotions, feeling them, not expressing them because his eyes are closed, his eyes aren't open, kind of not trying to see those emotions but feeling them, feeling weighed down, feeling burdened, having a lot on your plate. Maybe those feelings are kind of heavy. Let's see here. Maybe juggling, trying to balance them out. That's the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is finding that balance. Weighing things out. Just, being friendly, just starting out, getting back on stable ground. Feel like there was a little shake up as far as emotions go, burdens and whatnot, trying to balance those things out. But the page here is that energy of balance, getting on that stable ground, that stable footing. You see how keeping the balance, kind of keeping things stable on that one leg. Not quite on two legs yet, but it's still, stable, right? Grounded, 1 foot on the ground. Okay, yeah. Being reciprocal, opening up for equal give and take, equal exchange here. So she may be balancing out those energies that were weighing her down, that was kind of at an imbalance, being a little bit more emotionally stable, emotionally mature, just moving forward, not staying in that energy. There she goes, making the decision. heart decision, thinking clearly. On guard and still holding back energy. So there's still a defensive energy with the Queen of Swords here and the Four of Pentacles, feminine. I do feel like you're open, you're emotionally mature, you're stable, you're wanting to move forward, trying to balance out those energies from that heavy burdensome, weighed down Ten of Wands energy. Giving, willing to reciprocate, willing to be friendly and reciprocate, give equally, right? I'm getting a sense that feminine's not clear of what's going on. That's why the Queen of Swords does not take much BS, not going to take any trickery or mind games. She'll cut it off. She'll stop. She'll put an end to it. She doesn't let her feelings get intertwined. Again, that's why we have the King of Cups. I feel like she's open to be reciprocal. She's thinking clearly. She has a clear mind. But she still has her emotions locked up. The only thing that we have for feminine is this King of Cups, and doesn't really say much about his feelings, right? But still holding back, right? All right, mutual energy. Hierophant. Okay, being guided. Hierophant speaks to religion, tradition, structures, higher understanding, being taught, being guided. You know how the stairs are ascending, and at the top there's the light. At the light, looks like it's the clouds where the angel sits, right? Just how it's positioned, it goes straight up to the angel. Learning, higher commitment as well. Higher understanding about the missed opportunity. Okay, so learning about, rejection, boredom, discontent. Could be just even missing the opportunity, not seeing it. Learning the lesson about missing opportunities. Still persevering and moving forward. There's some walls being still up, but still going forward, because the Nine of Wands, they're not defeated. They're hurt, they're wounded, they're down, but it doesn't mean that they won't stand back up and keep going, right? It's mutual energy, still pushing forward, still persevering. Okay. Magician sideways. Yeah, you guys are manifesting. It's sideways. It's kind of like, I think that would be more of energy, of having the strength. Yeah, having the strength to keep pushing forward. I don't feel like you guys are at full capacity. We still have some mentally stuck here. Got some in two minds, kind of mentally blocked here. Mental blockages with both, actually. It's just that masculine's at an 8 and feminine's at a 2. So there's a big difference between where they're each at, right? And I want to get some of that cleared up before I say, hey, yeah, we can still manifest. We can still move forward. Just based on everything getting started. But there was a shift. I feel like the masculine's wanting a call for attention. Feeling like it's time to move on and make a judgment call, get things turned around, start a new cycle, having a passionate new beginning. Feminine's, willing to reciprocate, open to communication, but still holding her energy back. She's not giving entirely or openly. Seeing brighter days, let's say that. Yep, healing, hoping and wishing. energy of, that wish upon a star, strings being attached to, this spark, glimmer of hope, right? Manifesting. A lot of majors coming out today. Yep. Hoping and wishing for the Ten of Cups. You guys wish for emotional fulfillment with someone. It is mutually. So I would say this would be together. You guys are being guided by angels, understanding the missed opportunity, learned your lesson about this missed opportunity, pushing forward to continue to manifest, and hope and wish for this Ten of Cups situation to come together. Mature energy. Energy. Okay, so there's still some options and choices, some mental confusion, some daydreaming as well. The Seven of Cups could be that daydreaming energy, like, what should I do? What should I do? Like, I could do this, I can do that, and oh, this would make me happy, but I don't know about this, and just an unsure energy. Yep. About what you're attracting, what you're trying to bring in, what you're trying to go after here. The Queen of Wands is that magnetic energy, very attractive, very alluring, charming, and creative, able to do it all, successful in our own right. Yep, attracting this connection, this relationship, wanting mutual love. Options on how to attract this love. So mutually, you guys have learned your lesson about this missed opportunity, about the rejection. There's a slow investment. It's growing. Getting that return on investment, delayed gratification. I think you guys are still pushing for it to manifest this. Let's clarify. Nice reading. I think feminine is more on the lines of protecting her energy than anything else. I don't see her being overly guarded or overly protected as things that she cannot see. She's blocked from seeing. She's trying to keep a clear head and protect herself, and did I turn these upside down? I had to double check myself, sorry. Alright, let's clarify masculine. Clarify the Lovers for me. Thank you. Choice in love, trying to avoid a tower. See, I'm not sure what's going on. These cards are all which ways. Well, we had Judgment in reverse. Trying to avoid a tower. Trying not to bring something back up. Bear with me real quick, because this is not how I start my decks off. Sorry. That's my OCD. Now, things can happen naturally, but we make them happen naturally by giving them the start that they all have on a level playing field. And that way I know for sure if it's a reversal, it's a true reversal. Bear with me real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry about that. So what we have for masculine, clarifying the choice in love, trying to avoid a tower from a bad judgment call. A judgment in reverse could be a bad judgment call or not bringing something back up. So just trying to avoid some things here. Making that choice in love. Okay. Yeah. I think a lot of that is dealing with heartbreak and wanting to move forward. Yeah. Wanting to move forward here. Knight of Cups. So let's clarify this Six of Wands. Okay. Let's do that again. Success, wanting attention in two minds, having victory and success, but over a decision that was made. Again, I keep getting choices, feeling like it's time to make a choice, time to make a decision. I am getting in two minds. Give me one more for that Six of Wands. Okay, yeah, and two minds being protective. So I feel like he's having victory and success and still protecting his energy. Still blocked off internally. Nine of Cups, having fulfillment, success, and internally feeling like it's success with the Ten of Cups, right? Time to turn things around. Okay, so yeah, having his fulfillment, his success, and his family situation. I think masculine's getting the energy to go ahead and start going towards his fulfillment, his wishes, and shift the way things have been going. So we have the wheel out twice for masculine. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah, Hermit. Still kind of in that energy, trying to get some inner wisdom, inner light here. Gaining that perspective. We do turn it upright when it's sideways. So we have the Hermit. Spending time alone, still wanting to be alone, kind of. Not really out and about. Still mentally stuck because we're still gaining some wisdom, though. But I still feel like there's that I want to get things going energy. Yeah, inner wisdom on what fulfills himself. He's trying to fulfill himself because the Nine of Cups is also a selfish energy. It is the ego. It is wanting to be alone. So internally, so let's kind of keep things. I'm not getting any actual movement. Internally, we're still searching what fulfills us. What kind of, I hate to say it, what strokes the ego, because again we have the Six of Wands here. We do still have mentally stuck, so he may be there may be some energy of wanting to get things started, getting things kind of the gears starting to turn with the wheel in the world, but all the while still searching for what fulfills them, knowing that see, here's the thing. The fulfillment for himself is one thing versus fulfillment within, that Ten of Cups energy. There's two different entities behind that, because one is just feeling happy about, what's the Ten of Cups, what he idealizes at the Ten of Cups and getting that started. But then with the Eight of Swords, there's an energy of not making any moves, still seeking inner wisdom, being, to oneself, fulfilling one's own emotions, fulfilling one's own happiness here with the Nine of Cups, right? So let's clarify the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters. Yep, moving on to calmer waters. Again, internally could be, feeling like moving on to calmer waters with the Empress, Or moving on to calmer waters and nurturing and growing and expanding and giving birth to something. Um, Creating things, yes, creating a new beginning, a spark of creativity. Moving on to calmer waters and having that passionate new beginning with the Empress. Judgment, yeah, to balance things out. Cool. Didn't we have temperance? Oh, that was an underlying energy. Making a judgment call to balance things out, to heal, to kind of go with the flow of things. Match. Keeping the energy not too hot, not too cold, right? Having that balance, having that temperance energy, Sagittarius energy out here. Sagittarians typically don't force issues. They can move a little fast, be a little hot tempered, but on the positive sides of Sagittarius energies, they typically don't flex too much on anything. They if they felt ran over or something and they're guarding themselves, yeah, you might see a Sagittarius, show their teeth, but typically they're free flowing, they're energetic, they're happy just to be happy. So that's that energy, making that judgment call to be that way, to be grounded, to nurture and take care of themselves. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands, at a crossroads, choosing a direction, which path to take, on how to turn things around, clarify the world. Hierophant and High Priestess. Learning how to move in silence, learning or committed to following his intuition, starting a new cycle. I'm feeling more on the learning to follow the intuition, committed to following the intuition. Moving in silence, not saying much. And if this is speaking to commitment, there's a commitment. And there is silent movement not being spoken on. But the commitment is there. Ace of Wands. Yeah, feeling single, successful, independent, stable on his own, having everything going for him, but still on guard, still defensive, has his defenses up. That's a repeat of that. Feeling confident in oneself, stable and secure, but that Queen of Swords again holds people at bay because you don't want to approach, and she has a sword up. A lot of that's going to come from how and what you say. I'm open to communication, but as soon as I hear something I don't like, off with your head. So that's internal. These are internal things, right? Okay. So let's clarify feminine. Clarify the Chariot. Moving forward, and then it's clarified by the Six of Swords, moving on out of those turbulent waters, coming up out of that turbulent thought processes, things that were kind of rocky. That Five of Swords, you move from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. The Five of Swords would speak to ego, mental conflict, self-sabotaging thoughts, right? Moving away from that and then patiently waiting for your ships to come in. Seeing those rainbows, huh? All right, King of Cups. Yes, having inner strength, maturity, structure, self-composure, taming that beast, taming that lion. And I feel like a lot of that was the mental part as well as the emotional part. I don't feel like there was a need to ground oneself. I think a lot of that was coming from, just calming that energy that might have been brewing inside and stopping the tidal waves from crashing against the wall. And it's like, okay, now we got it. We'll move on to smoother, calmer water. Six of Swords. Let's patiently wait for things to come in or things to take place. Hold ourselves back. We have a lot of emotions. We're going to be emotionally mature about this. We're just going to tame everything, calm everything. And that's where, from the storm, the sun comes out and there's the rainbows. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. Making logical decisions and control and structure and governing oneself, being stable, secure, taking care of oneself with the Queen of Pentacles here. That's being stable, secure, nurturing, being well taken care of. This is internally. The King of Swords is that structure, that law, that governing oneself. Two of Pentacles, weighing options on the masculine. What to do. What to do. Mentally stuck. I feel like you may not know what to do with the masculine, and for now, you're just going to stay on stable ground and reciprocate when you see. You're just going to, move on to calmer waters and be patient. Yep. Get on stable ground and get a new cycle started. There's the World. So both of you guys are wanting to get things kind of turning here. But I feel like some of that temperance energy here for feminine has taken place. Reciprocate. Be clear. Be decisive. New beginning in the truth. Clarity. Understanding. Give me one more for that Six of Pentacles. Yeah, be honest, be clear, be truthful, lay a firm, stable foundation for yourself. It could be clarity about union, coming together, stable foundations. You're willing to reciprocate. You're opening up and being clear, cutting to the truth, or wanting the truth. Or willing to reciprocate and then internally wanting the truth about some living situation. Two of Swords. Mentally blocked. Outwardly, you may appear like you're mentally blocked, can't see, can't decide, indecisive, right? Unable to see clearly. But you're thinking clearly. You're holding back your energy. Internally, you're happy. You're emotionally happy. You're illuminated as well. Light is being shown with the sun. I'm getting a lot of clarity. We have the King and Queen of Swords. We have the Sun. That's illumination. The Ace of Swords. That's illumination. The King and Queen of Swords, they think logically. They think clearly. They're able to make be decisive in their decision making. I feel like there's the energy of happy to put an end to something. Getting illuminated. She's blocked from being illuminated from about a painful ending, a surrendering, a giving up or something. Give me the Queen of Swords. Okay, clearly thinking about moving forward. Ahead of a hard decision to move forward. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, holding back energy, still heartbroken. Slowly moving towards this connection. She's slowly making progress. She's still moving forward. She's trying to become illuminated. She's blocked from seeing this and being illuminated about a painful ending. But there's heartbreak, and she's still slowly moving towards a choice in love. Clarify the Hierophant. Yeah. Learning a lesson about codependency, being stuck and bound, obsessive controlling, all of those negative energies surrounding the devil energy. But internally, we're still having those draws, those attractions, those things that bind us, the devil energy. Learning those lessons and healing it. Clarify the Four of Cups. Missed opportunity, feeling like this relationship is worth holding on to. See? Nine of Wands. Persevering. Wanting to push through, wanting to even the scales, wanting to balance things out. Magician. A lot of majors. Okay, so you guys are still mentally stuck, processing things over and over, which is why that came out sideways. Give me one more for the Magician. Still mourning, still thinking about those losses and regrets, those things those spilled cups, those spilled emotions, the things that we were mourning, still processing them. Clarify the Star again. Yep, we're getting repeat cards. The Star healing that boredom, discontent, missed opportunity, wishing. Yep. That looks like an acceptance, having that. Okay, so this is different from the other Four of Cups. This one is not even paying attention to that cup. This one's just kind of sitting back and accepting this. This is acceptance. A new beginning in love, self-love, pouring into oneself. It's the same cup coming out of the sky. Same as that. Accepting the new beginning in love. What's the Ten of Cups? Fresh start, new beginning. For you guys, the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Cups. Yes, there's confusion. There's illusions. There's daydreaming and options here. Inside and out. I'm not even going to clarify that once it's clarified itself. Queen of Wands. I feel like there's still some self-sabotage here. Feeling like there was some sabotage here, some winning at all costs, some unfair fighting. Wanting to win at all costs, reconcile, and be successful here for the Two of Cups. Coming together, celebrating success and victory. And then still weighing options. Let's get some romance angels. And then I'm going to have to pause in a few minutes. Alright. Romance angels. Masculine. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It may be needing some effort because it's saying here we require effort. You can be attracted. You can be drawn to somebody and have all of that or have enough love, but it's not enough to keep things going. You got to make the effort, right? Wedding. This situation involves marriage, getting a new cycle, following intuition, being committed. And then we have the Queen of Swords, on guard, being independent, wanting to stay. stay independent. So there's some kind of energy where we have, again, we have him in two minds and protective, in a protective state, a guarded state. I will say, we got to balance those energies out, masculine. Mutual energy. Yep, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, visualizations help bring you two together. That's what the Magician is for. That's what the new beginning for the Ten of Cups is. Reconciliation and triumph and success internally for this relationship. Separation, time apart from your partners are on the horizon. I feel like that's already taking place. Feminine. That's why we have the Star card out here twice. Wishing, hoping, healing, manifestation. The relationship is worth holding on to. Feminine, boom, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Boom, we got time up there for masculine. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Yes. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Just enjoy the time that you do have and spend with each other. Just be optimistic. Feel like, still feeling that heartbreak, that pain, that sorrow, moving slowly towards making a decision in love. I don't feel like you're rushing anything. I feel like feminine is patiently waiting. She is holding back her energy. She's still moving forward, wanting truth and clarity, weighing options. Unrequited love, it is on this pathway. You guys may not be feeling that chemistry, that attraction right now. That's why the effort is suggested. It's imprisoned, feeling like it's not really being let out. The effort isn't being let out or shown. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. Community, maybe, just maybe a public wedding, marriage. I do have the Hierophant out there. Choice in love, so could be a couple different things. Codependency, calling in your soulmate. Yeah, codependency. And this courtship, I feel like addictions is affecting this courtship, about how things are taking place. There's the Lovers here, calling in your soulmate here. Thoughts, you guys are thinking about calling in your soulmate. One more for separation. Marriage, there it goes again. Feel like, you guys are counterparts and this is leading up to marriage, but right now it is in a separation. I'll be right back to do feminine. I'm sorry, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Worth waiting for. Distant horizon, and that's the same thing as the Three of Wands. Moving on to calmer waters, waiting for your ships to come in, being patient, holding off. Things are coming in. It's worth waiting for. Reconciliation. Yeah, with the main male, masculine, the number one, and that's on top of the Emperor. I like it. But it's just the energy of knowing that it's coming in, knowing what to wait for, waiting for, your person, regardless if it is, this masculine or another masculine to come in. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Family room. I feel like there's a energy of coming back together, sitting down, talk, and enjoying each other's time. There's a change coming. 9, it's near completion. So let's get some outgoing messages and then we'll be out. So these could be current or future energies. So don't put timestamps. Just wait and watch it unfold. Continue to move through the energies and use your intuition. I feel like masculine is learning to use his intuition, having a higher understanding about his intuition. And that was what I was seeing here with the Nine of Cups here. Self-indulgent, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Nine of Cups twice. Some protective energy, guardedness. Making the effort is kind of, on hold or blocked, There's some talking, interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So I feel like there's some communication. Oh, and then paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Then we have mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflect our wounds, and introspection. I feel like you got a little introspection here. Then we got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. I do feel like there was some interference there. That's why we're at a crossroads. That's why we're trying to avoid making a bad judgment call. I feel like there, a lot of things here he's trying to turn around. So, boom, hand of cards, taking a chance, risk being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. That's mutually, passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, have fun, having fun. That's why you're thinking about calling in your soulmate. Keys on the rings, many options, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I'm feeling this is many options here. It's internally and externally. Keys on the ring. Got options on which way to go with this. Girl with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, boundaries. I feel like a lot of that will come with boundaries. Because we have heart with the key, wedding ring, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. This relationship is worth holding on to. Wedding rings, we have wedding here. We got separation, we got wedding here. And then we got a third party here. So you can put that how that fits. But wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. And then we got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. So it's there. We just got to do a little bit more healing. Then boom, I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Then we got reconciliation here with main male. So keep that in mind. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. Then we got, and that's where we got honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. See, and I feel like we're both doing that. And that's how we get it. We're getting that healing. That's how we're accepting that cup of love, accepting self-love, accepting that healing over the codependencies and toxic energies. You guys are looking at the situation with boredom and discontent, but internally you guys feel like the relationship is worth holding on to. You're manifesting this relationship, but that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.